Okay, this video is going to be about Daniel Defense. I'm going to be showing my DD M4A1, and we're going to go over the rifle itself, but not about this rifle in particular, more about Daniel Defense. Okay? The things that my rifle have in common with all Daniel Defenses. This is about a Daniel Defense rifle, and my M4A1 is the example. I might mention a few parts on here that don't come with the rifle, but I'm going to explicitly show you a Daniel Defense rifle. Okay? All right, let's get started. First, we're going to make sure it's unloaded. Yes, it is unloaded. This is my DD M4A1. Okay, my Daniel Defense rifle. Now, we're going to start from top to bottom. I might move the phone camera around a little bit so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about for those of you who don't really know a whole lot about the rifle. I will break it down for you and show you some of the parts that are really what make a Daniel Defense a Daniel Defense. First off, let's move you around here. All right. First off, you see the flash hider there. This is the flash hider that comes on an M4A1. It may come on some others, I don't know. But generally, some of the rifles come with different flash hiders. This is one of them. Most of them come with the typical birdcage military spec flash muzzle device. Coming down from that, we got the barrel itself, okay? The barrel, of course, goes all the way down to the bolt carrier group, etc. The barrel is a chrome-lined barrel, but more importantly, it's a hammer-forged barrel. I do believe every single one of Daniel Defense's, I could be wrong, there might be one or two that's specifically designed not to have a hammer-forged barrel, but I'm pretty sure they all are. And of course you can ask your gun store or whatever you're buying your rifle from. Hammer forged is very important. It makes the barrel last longer. It's stronger. Hammer forging is a long, tedious process in which the steel of the barrel is hammer pounded over and over and over in a machine with time, and it makes it more solid, less viscous steel. There's no cracks, that a human eye couldn't catch, etc. And they test it, which comes to the next point, by magnetically particle testing the barrel to make sure that it is solid. A non-magnetically tested particle tested rifle, my hand's getting tired, I gotta kind of come down here, will it could have some air pockets, sort of, very minute, very small, probably not a problem for the average person shooting an AR-15, but Daniel Defense goes up and beyond that and hammer forges their barrels and magnetically particle tests that as well. All right, now we come down here to, let's see, down here to the uh, the actual lower receiver. On Daniel Defense, lower receiver and the pistol grip, it's pretty much quality stuff, but it's not really that big of a deal. It is tested. It's quality as it can be. It's the lower receiver. It doesn't take much punishment. It's probably more quality than any other of the high-end rifles, or at least the equivalent of like BCM and some of the others. It does have a regular trigger in it. This one does have the Geisley three stage trigger, but I put that in. But they do come with a regular mil spec trigger. The lower receiver is mil spec as well. And the pistol grip is a Daniel Defense pistol grip. It's very comfortable. Some people want to change those, and that's fine. Change it to whatever, but it's a Daniel Defense. It's a nice pistol grip. It works real well. It's rubberized. Excellent. Now, the buttstock, the buffer tube inside the buttstock is an H buffer tube, which is a quality high intensity buffer tube designed for its mil spec. Okay, it's one of the best buffer tubes you can get. You try to get the H buffer tube whenever you can if you're building one. Daniel Defense, they just come with those. The bushing is what's called, I cannot think of what it's called. It's pinned. It is pinned. Okay? A good quality rifle will have that pinned, because if not, it can work its way loose. Okay? And you can break that loose if you want to change your rifle or whatever, or take it to a gunsmith and they can do that. But it is pinned. And it's not going to back off. Let me go back up here to the rail. Now, this doesn't come on all Daniel Defenses. All Daniel Defenses have different rails. This is the Riz 2 rail that comes on the M4A1. But all their railing is splendid. Excellent, whether M-lock or key lock or what have you. Let's see, what else do we have here? I think that's about it on the outside of the gun, the rifle. They do come with a typical, like the trigger, a typical bolt release, or whatever it's called. But I think recently, this is one I put on by BCM, because the standard bolt releases are very, very minor. But this is a BCM extended. I believe the new Daniel Defenses do come with a better extended bolt release. The bolt thing. you all know what I'm talking about. It's right there, the bolt thing here. I'd put it on there. I get lost for words all the time. But yeah. Let's go to the. I'm not going to break it down, because I might not have enough time on this video to break it down. The bolt carrier group itself is magnetically particle tested as well as the bolt itself. The extractor does have the rubber ring around the little spring to help with extraction. A lot of rifles don't have that. You can get that real easy, real cheap, and you can put it on any rifle you want. I suggest putting that on any rifle. It's real easy to do, no big deal, but it helps with the extractor to retract easier, better, quicker. Daniel Defense comes with those. The bolt carrier and the bolt, magnetically particle tested steel. It's the highest quality of steel. I forget what it is, but you can't get it any better. It is magnetically particle tested. Where the bolt goes in the bolt carrier group is chrome lined, so it's easier to clean. And the feed ramp where the rounds go into the chamber is mil spec, but I forget what they call it, but it's the way you want it to be. It's high quality, it's chrome lined, and you'll have no feeding issues with a Daniel Defense. They all come like that. Let's see. That is about it. The upper receiver is, of course, high quality as well. You're just not going to get a better rifle. BCM, Daniel Defense, all the higher end rifles. This is a go to war rifle. A lot of special ops, Daniel Defenses will use them, etc. But it's not issued to the regular soldier simply because they're too expensive to issue to every soldier. And most soldiers just need mil spec. Daniel Defense rifles are pretty much mil spec plus, which means they're more than what the military requires their soldiers to have. Some special forces units, etc., can have these. They can special order what they want, kind of thing. But yeah, that's pretty much a nutshell of Daniel Defense. I can't think of anything else. If I think of anything else to add about it, I'll put it in the little description of this video, and you can check it out. These usually run between $1,800, all Daniel Defense rifles, between $1,800 and $2,000 stripped. None of the furniture, EOTech, pistol grip, etc.